It's September 2023, and in this video, we're going to be looking at what to expect in the body as you continue to move through your ascension journey. How will your journey impact your body? What's likely to come up for you? And then we're looking at an overall message for the energy of September 2023 so that you are clear about how you might navigate it. Most importantly, I want you to recognize that there is a wealth of information that you also have. And so I'm inviting you to share that in the comments below so that we can support each other as we navigate this journey. Okay. September 2023 is about the heart, the breastplate. And it's such an interesting visual that I'm seeing because I'm seeing a heart that seemed to be behind bars. And that heart is unlocking, like each bar is opening so the heart can be free. And so you're free to love, and it's safe for you to love. And so it's quite an interesting message that's coming through that's very, very layered. And so stick with me so that we can develop and explore these divine messages together. So for some of you, it is literally around healing your heart. And so for some of you, you may have had cardiovascular issues that you were dealing with. Maybe you found your heart racing some. Maybe you've been trying to make a correlation between what you're doing when you notice the heart racing. There is just this sense that cardiovascular issues are in focus, and it doesn't have to be like something scary. There is just this sense that the heart is healing. When I hear about the breastplate, there is this sense that it's protected. And so I feel like so many people are going to be coming into this place of spontaneous healing, but also this place of healing aspects of themselves that were triggering heart issues and that were creating heartache. So it's almost like many people I just heard will be detaching from things and behaviors and people and practices that were wounding them constantly. And so you may have felt caught in a loop, and September feels like things start settling down for you, where the waves that were crashing on your territory, on your person, where those waves calm down and things are not so rough out at sea anymore. So there's just this sense that as you begin to pull back from the things that caused you pain, that allows this healing energy to come in to your heart. You know, the heart is a gateway to the divine. The heart is a gateway and pathway, if you will, for love. And many times, okay, because I'm hearing this as well, that for many people, you're redefining love. This time using the divine version, the divine blueprint for what love truly is. And this is so important because I've heard people talk about fake love and real love, but love can never be fake. And so really we are in this space where we're going to each redefine for ourselves what love is. I'm also feeling like that safe for you to love energy allows the heart to expand And so many people were hurting because their heart, their love energy was contracting and was constricted. Why? Because they were in loveless relationships, because they were in one-sided partnerships, because they were never truly loved. And so there was almost this hunger for love. And there is just this sense that as the heart awakening happens, as the tethers that had been holding the heart in place get released, then that opens each of us up to a next level of experience. And so I feel here, it feels like such a harmonious energy for September, where not only is it healing individuals, meaning healing us on an individual level, it's healing communities, it's healing partners, it's healing partnerships. And so you may find long lost lovers reuniting. You may find friends wanting to speak their truth, wanting to ask for forgiveness, wanting to show up differently. There is just this sense that those you are meant to close chapters with, and for some of you move ahead with, that those people are being pulled by this energy into each other's space again. And what I love about this heart awakening and this freeing liberation of the heart space is that there is less explosiveness. Does that make sense? It's like people are becoming more pensive, more introverted, but not in a negative way where they're cutting themselves off from others, but it's more about taking ownership for who they've been. And I'm hearing it in the background that there are things that had been primed in your life that is causing you to almost open this new chapter in September. Because I feel many of you who will experience this particular energy, you're stepping out of September renewed. Out of August renewed. It's with a renewed mindset saying things need to be different going forward, and taking responsibility for that, not leaving that in the hands of anyone else. It's like allowing yourself to say, if it must be, then it's up to me. And taking that accountability, that responsibility for what is to come in your life is what's positioning you to attract other people who are taking up this mantle too. And so this is why it feels so energetically peaceful. It feels like it is a chance for rejuvenation and I wanted to say refreshment, which is very interesting. There's another word that's on the tip of my tongue, kind of what the body does every 7 years. And so for some of you, it's a 7-year cycle that's ending, a 7-year cycle that you are finally closing out so that you can move forward new. So every 7 years, the cells are almost reformed. And so it is your opportunity to create different building blocks for your cells, for your body, so that you are creating something new. And so there is this sense that many of you, as you close certain chapters in your life, you are determining to build your next phase of your life on a different foundation, that you are using different materials, that you are expanding and opening yourself up to new people and places and mindsets, that things get to be different. You know, it's interesting because I've talked a little bit about the Great Split. And there is this sense that September has two energies. There is one that's bringing this refreshing, this almost restoration of what had felt like it was lost, of what had been withheld from you. And then there is this undercurrent with the second energy that is about the reckoning. And that sounds like a scary word, but it's really about a choice point. And so for some people, they're getting to a choice point, but it's not one that they had been moving in flow with. So it's almost as though something happens to gain their attention, to grab hold of them so that they can make a choice, so that something that they had been overlooking can come into light. And so where are you on the spectrum? How are you feeling in terms of where you are aligning? I would encourage you to watch the bifurcation of consciousness and presence, because you're going to find that it carries with it two energies, and you get to see where you most align, and more importantly, you get to see how you might shift yourself. If you're not comfortable where you are and you're ready for change, then you see how you can shift yourself to a new timeline or to a new frequency. And so look at how the energy of the split just kind of seeped into the September 2023 message. So I'm curious about what insight have you been getting, and what are some changes that you are deciding to make in your life? Where are you holding yourself back because you've been afraid to face certain things? There is this sense that if that's where you've been, then you're feeling mostly an energy of the reckoning. And I can say this already, that this would be in the beginning of the month for you, because the energy is still so supportive for you that towards the end of the month you would have made a choice and you would have been supported as you create the change that you will need, that your life is inviting you to embrace. Okay, I am feeling like we're going to have to do a mid-month Ascension Symptoms and Ascension Energy update. So look out for that. Stay tuned to the channel and share what you have been going through as the month progresses. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye.